I've been telling y'all for 2 years, stay out the streets, that shit weak. Oh, you gang, make a mistake, them gon' whoop your feet. Sound too goofy to me. When I'm tired, you gotta leave, nobody around when I catch Z's. I had a dream, the person I love the most killed me in my sleep. Yeah.
What up, though? It's your boy Billiam. I've been chilling, just relaxing, man. I've been watching that Young Dolph trial. They just found straight drop guilty and sentenced him to life for killing Young Dolph. Y'all know Dolph was my favorite rapper and all that, bro, but just use that situation also as motivation, bro, to just do the right thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think, bro. You know, the guy got on the stand testifying and telling what happened and the reason they killed Dolph, and, you know, say he was supposed to get a $40,000 cut. It ended up getting $800. You know what I'm saying, bro? So, I mean, I wasn't there, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, but just use it as motivation, bro. Somebody just died, was killed, shot 20 times, about nothing, and then other people going to prison for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? So just use that as motivation, bro. But let's jump into this, man. So we just coming off a lockdown. There was a war. I don't remember if I think it was the Bloods and Muslims. But just to be on the safe side, I'm either say the Bloods and the Muslims or the Bloods and the GF people. One of them had just went to war, and that's what had us locked down. And we just came off lockdown, bro. They ended up moving like 30-something people out the dorm. So the officer came in there and said, hey, attention dorm. So everybody come out their room. We go to look and trying to see what the hell going on, what she talking about. So she was like, the deputy warden wanted me to come in here and tell y'all that they got 28 emergency transfer people coming in this dorm today, coming in this exact dorm. So get to wherever y'all want to be, and after all these people come in here, we're going to come around with the roster and assign everybody to the room that they in. So make sure you somewhere you want to be. So basically, they just letting us know the people who's left in this dorm, if you cool with somebody, whatever the case, you want one of them in your room, you know, basically so you could dictate who your roommate is so you don't get somebody brand new and then it might be an issue. So they letting us know whatever bunk you want to be on. And then a lot of people be into it about the bottom bunk. You know what I'm saying? People be wanting that bottom bunk. They don't be wanting to go on the top. So she's letting us know right now, this is your time. This is your option to go to where you need to go. Whatever room you want to be in, get there. I look out the door, and I'm just looking around at everybody in the dorm while you got people scrambling around, calling their homeboys, trying to see where they going to go. I'm looking around the dorm trying to see who can I move in this room with me. Like, who can come in this room? You know, instantly off the dribble. Say, Joe Dirt. So he come up there to the room. I'm like, bro, move in here with me, bro. These folk talking, you know what I'm saying? But see, Dirt had something going on with these Mexicans where he had a spot in his room and he was working out a deal with the Mexicans where he got to stay in his room and secure their spot, and they was giving him some good little money. So he was like, that's the reason he ain't trying to leave his room. So I'm like, bro, what the hell? Who else do you think I could move in my room? And me and Dirt both standing here looking around the dorm, and he gonna say, you know, you're kind of picky, folks. I'm like, yeah, but I just don't want no crumb bomb in here. I need somebody who having their own stuff going on, somebody that I know cool people. And Joe Dirt looked at me and said, well, Burn One isn't a crumb bomb. That some bitch sure does be wigging, though. So it made me think about this dude named Burn One. Now, Burn One was about my height, light-skinned dude. He got his own motion, got his own phone. He be having little stuff for sale sometimes. The only thing about Burn One is, like, he's madly in love with his girl, I guess, and they be tripping. I'm talking Burn One be tripping on her. She be tripping on him. He swear up and down 24/7 that this girl cheating on him, that she got other dudes around, and he stayed chumping her off, talking about she disloyal, blah, 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 blah. And but when I thought about it, like, I need somebody in here that ain't finna be constantly asking me for stuff. Somebody that ain't, kind of got your own, I guess, like, independence to a sense. You're not one of them people that just expect handouts. And besides Joe Dirt, bro, Burn One was the only one at that moment that I could think of. I tell Dirt, I'm like, go get Burn One. Tell him come holler at me real quick. So soon he come up there. He coming in the room with the earpiece in the ear. He walked through the door talking about, but that don't matter though. But it don't matter. If I called you at 8 o'clock, why is you calling me back at 8:03? What was you doing within them 3 minutes? And I'm sitting here thinking in my head, what the hell? Who? I mean, shit, 3 minutes is, that could be a nice little quickie though. So let me stop talking. So he like, man, hold on, bro, hold on. So he looked at me, he was like, what sound, Bill? I was like, bro, you trying to move up here? So he looked around, he was like, move up here for what? I was like, you ain't hear what 12 just said? He said, hell no, what they say? I've been here arguing with this damn girl. She thinks she's slick. I say, listen, bro, they said they finna move 20-something brand new people in here. So go to whatever room you want to go to, and after all the people move in here, they gonna come in here and assign us to these rooms. I was just trying to get somebody I know player in the room. You feel me? I don't want just any old body coming from no new camp that I don't know. I don't want no brand new people coming in my room, you know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, hell no, I ain't even know that. He said, hell yeah, I'll move up here with you, Bill. I'll move up here. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. So I went to cleaning off the top rack. He go down there, he go get his stuff. So he eventually, brother man, so shout out. So he eventually get his stuff. The whole time he getting his stuff, every time he come back in the room, he arguing with the girl. So now it did make me second guess, because I'm like, shit, I slick be liking it quiet. You know what I'm saying? What if I'm trying to get some peace and quiet one day? You know what I'm saying? And this man just constantly arguing with the damn girl. That might irritate me. But I was like, what you can do, if he do get in this room and get irritated and go to acting crazy, and then the new people come in the door and I feel somebody else out, I get to see who's who. You never know. I might know somebody who coming in, and then I'll just swap them out again. Simple as that. So I didn't really care. So the man get in the room, bro. And when we get situated, get settled in there, they bring all the new people in the dorm. We got to stand outside the room on the door, and the officer come around with the clipboard, and they write everybody's real name down to the on each door, representing, where they at and stuff, so they could put it in the system and say that this is our real assigned rooms. So I asked Burn One, and I should have been asked him this, but I don't think he do, because usually, bro, people who be on the cream, you ain't even got to be their roommate to be able to know. Like, they usually be stinking, don't care about how they clothes look. Burn One wasn't like that. His clothes used to be clean. He got creases in them. He used to keep his hair cut. You know what I'm saying? And he always had a phone, and he be having stuff for sale. So I never really thought he was on the cream, but it was something that had me a little suspicious. So we sitting in the room after everybody do their thug thizzle, and Burn One standing up at the end of the bed, like by where the foot of the bed at. I'm laying down, so my head is right here, my feet down here. He's standing up like by the foot of the bed, but he's standing up like got his hands on his bunk. And I just keep hearing sounding nasty. So I'm like, what Burn One got going on? So I look over at him, I'm like, you good, my boy? He's like, hell yeah. I'm like, what, you got some allergy or something? He told me, hell yeah, man, my allergies be fucking with me sometime, man. It pollen, bro. It was around the time there was a lot of pollen. So I'm like, okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. The man say, CB, let me ask you something, bro. I'm like, what's up? He's like, what's your definition of loyalty? I say, what you mean? In what sense? What aspect? He said, like, if you locked up and your girl out on the streets, like, what's your definition of loyalty? I said, well, me personally, I think people look at it different, and everybody has a different ideology on it. But me, if I'm doing 10, 15, 20 years in prison, and me and my girl so-called ourselves together, and I'm expecting loyalty out of her, what I'm expecting is, baby, answer the phone when I call you. If I fall down and I can't handle my little financial things this week, look out for me. I ain't gonna never put too much on to you anyway. Probably 25, 30, 40, $50, something like that. Just be my moral support, my emotional support. You feel me? If I want to see them cheeks, jiggling and wiggling one day, let me see them. Stuff like that. But far as when people be saying, "Oh, my girl ain't cheat," I don't even consider that type of stuff cheating. I'ma just be all the way honest, bro, because we're humans. And as a human, you have human nature. You know what I'm saying? You have human nature. So if I go to prison for 10, 15, 20 years, I feel like it would be selfish of me, and I would be a fool to tell this girl, you bet not give your human urges any pleasure because it's not for me. And any woman, and I could be wrong because everybody built different, but any woman that says she's not doing it or she hasn't did it because her man locked up and he got football numbers to do, I don't believe you. I think you lying. I don't believe you. I think you lying. And that's just the bottom line. It is what it is. So, so he was like, "Nah, I don't agree with that. Hell no. I'm like, "What?" He like, "So you telling me?" I say, before he even finished, I said, "Byron, how much time you got?" He said, "I'm saying." I was like, no, I'm trying to make a point. How much time you got? He said, "Shit, I got 12 years. I said, "Byron, how long you been locked up?" He said, 6. I said, "Do you have a parole date or are you expecting to do your entire 12 years? He said, "No, I got a mandatory sentence. I know I got to do 6 more years." I said, "And how long you been with this girl?" He said, "For 2 years. I said, "Where did you meet her at?" He said, "On a dating app called Tagged." I said, "So you been in prison 4 years before you met her. It's been 2 years in that y'all been rocking out with each other. You have another 6 years to go. And if you find out Lil Ray Ray clapped her cheeks 2 months ago, you gonna be mad." "Hell yeah, I'm gonna be mad. Chump that bitch off. Cause now if you fucking with me, you gonna be loyal to me. Ain't nobody clapping nothing. You better go buy your ass some toys or something." I was like, "Bro, that's unrealistic. That's selfish on your end, because if the shoe was on the other foot, you wouldn't do that. You gonna go clap something." He talking about that's different. I'm like, "Hey man," instantly I went to regretting moving him up here, because I'm like, hold on now. We finna be having all these damn debates. And stuff like that. Now, we ain't finna be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Cause now hell no. That brings other type of problems. So that's what I'm sitting back thinking. But I said, I'm gonna give it a little minute. So I get up, I grab my stuff, get all my stuff I need, getting ready for the shower. I walk out, go to the shower, come back. As I was walking from the shower, Joe Dirt was walking up, because one of the other guys was walking with me from the shower, but Joe Dirt walked up like to do my front side security, and he was like, "Folks, he ain't getting on your nerve with all that arguing yet?" I said, "Shit, I ain't started arguing yet, but I see potential for it. I definitely see potential." He just started laughing. So we go in the room. So as soon as Joe Dirt pulled my door open and walk in the room, he's in his box. But he was standing straight at first, right? Okay, so the door right here. As soon as I open the door, if his box is open, I would be able to see directly into his box, like directly. But he was standing there. He was standing straight in the box like this. When the door swung open, bro, he didn't even look to see who it was. He instantly turned his body to the left, like blocking off whatever is in the box. Now, that could be, the officer. Like, if he felt like that was the police, he could have did that to block off whatever he's doing. But, bro, me being a person that's been in chain gang that done had a lot of contraband, bro, I feel like any person's normal reaction, instant reaction, is going to be looking up to see who this is. You know what I'm saying? So instantly, Joe Dirt walks in front of me. When Joe Dirt walks in front of me, he looks over there at the box and then looked under the bed. They got to check and stuff like that. So then he said, Joe Dirt told Burn One, he was like, "Hey, step out real quick, folks. Let's see Bill get himself together." So when somebody comes from the shower, like if you're doing shower security for somebody, if they roommate is not a part of what you guys are a part of, that roommate need to step out the room for a minute and just give you time to get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? So when bruh instantly closed the box and I saw him sticking his hand in his pocket with his phone. So he went to putting his hand in his pocket, and then bruh who walked with me from the shower, he was standing at the door. So when Byron went to walking out, I was like, hey, bro, do that security, bro. And he was like, all right, basically let him know, don't let nobody come back in the room until I get myself together. So I looked up at Joe Dirt when he closed the door. I said, bro, what you think he was just doing in that bar? He said, shit, looks like his ass was snorting a line. So I walked over here past Joe Dirt, pulled this man box open, and I saw white substance. Like, look crushed up, powdery. White powdery substance crushed up on the top shelf. And I was like, nope. I told Dirt right then and there. I said, nope. I said, go get Burn one right now. He getting on the door. He got to come out this room. You're not coming to my room doing no cream. I done had too many bad experiences of roommates that do cream and want to wig out and trip out. I said, go get Burn one right now. You ain't, I'm good. I'm straight. I just started drying off my feet, put my socks and shoes on. Shit, I had my shorts on already. I just ain't had no shirt on. I grabbed a towel, started drying my back off. I said, bro, go get Burn one now. He about to get up out there room. I don't give a fuck. Somebody else finna come in here. And Joe Dirt walked out the room and went and got him. Gotta watch part 2 to see what happened next.